Hello.
Hello!
Yes.
We are back.
More demos.
Yes, because there's all of the ones I put on, and most of the ones you put on, I believe, are like still up. So, yeah, sure, let's just do the one we missed.
I haven't seen one that isn't.
No, me neither.
So, yes. So yes, Steam Next Fest is technically over.
Yes, it ended yesterday evening.
Yeah.
For us.
Yesterday at 10 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, but we are UTC plus 2. Yeah. So it's like 7 in the evening.
But here we are with a detective game.
Yes.
The Operator. As far as I can see, it is very much not hand-holdy. You have to figure everything out yourself.
You're actually an FBI agent.
And you.
It feels like being a fucking doctor on your own.
As
you
it
know
says,
nothing.
Trust no one. So that's gonna be cool. You can't even trust your own coworkers. I think you're just an FBI agent.
But you still have an employer.
Oh, employer. I thought you said employees.
No, I mean that's your colleagues.
Yeah.
You're an employee. I was asking employers. You can't even trust your boss.
Nope.
That's how that goes, right?
So, let's check out the settings first. What the fuck is this? Can we... Yes?
How many hertz do you want it to be in?
144, because that's what my...
that's what your screen can do.
Is.
V6 on.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Frame rate, 144.
Yeah, because
there's no reason to.
144 hertz.
Yeah, 144 hertz. My screen is not going to show anymore.
No. The stream isn't even going to show that, but that's besides the point. It's going to show 60.
Do what I always do.
Yeah, put like music down.
Everything but voices down.
Yeah. I don't know what ambient means, but sure.
Ambient is
keyboard and mouse sounds.
you're sitting at a computer.
Yeah, I know, but it's still funny.
Language, English, Français.
Français.
Subtitles.
It's how you pronounce that, Ramona.
Français.
Français.
François.
No, there's an O in that one, and there's no A.
Date format.
ISO. That's the year first and the month, and then there's the EU, which is the better one.
Yeah.
No,
and
fuck the US. Yeah. The ISO is like an international thing, so, but...
and I'm used to
PM, AM. Our country is very much a 24-hour country.
And yes, metric, please.
Yeah. Also, we use metric. Sorry, America.
Fuck imperial. It doesn't make fucking sense.
No, it doesn't. Literally, like, I look and be like, okay, pounds, I can kind of like, it's like double kilograms, but the rest is like, I don't even know, man. I've been to America and it did not make sense.
Like, what the fuck is a mile even?
I think it's like, isn't it 0.9 kilometers or something?
No, it's more, it's almost 2 kilometers.
Oh, it's 1.9 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember something to that extent. Because I only remember because I checked it when I was in Florida, like 14 years ago. How many years ago that was? I was 14, so I'm 27, almost 28 now. So it's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's certainly a long time ago.
My little sister was not even like a year old.
No.
She couldn't walk or anything. So that's how long ago that was.
She's an adult.
Yes, she's 18 now, so there's that.
Finishing her the first part of her education.
Yeah, she has her exam this week.
Yeah.
For her basic skills exam.
Yeah. The one you need to start getting actual work experience.
Yeah, so get like a, I don't even know what to call it. It's not really an internship.
It is kind of an internship.
Yeah,
it's a paid internship.
Yeah, but it's not really like an internship as you know it in America. I'm trying to figure out, like, when you're a carpenter, how do you get your education as a carpenter in America? I'm pretty sure it's not called an internship.
I think it is.
I don't know.
The problem is just when it comes to internships in America, most of them are not
most
paid.
of them are unpaid, but that's usually like corporate stuff.
Yeah, but that's because they're like, we can do this because people need experience.
Yeah, because they can't get a job without experience.
Yeah, and therefore we can just be like, what if we don't pay them?
Yeah.
For the work that they do.
Which is stupid.
Yeah.
That is illegal in Denmark, by
Yeah.
the way. you will get paid even if it's not a full salary.
Yeah.
You still get paid more than when we get paid for taking an education.
Yeah.
Which is also a privilege we have in this country. We don't pay schools to take an education. The government pays us to take an education.
Because they want to make sure you get an education.
Yeah. So we're not. I mean, it's not like we don't get in debt a little bit, because a lot of the time you end up
taking
stipend or whatever you want to call it isn't enough to survive in the big cities where universities are, but it definitely helps.
Yeah.
Like my current debt for the loan I have is like just under 50,000 Danish kroners. Oh, 50,000. Sorry. It's not a lot.
I don't know how much that is in Norwegian kroner.
Norwegian kroner. I think you have to times that with 1.2. I think to get it to Norwegian.
Isn't Norwegian kroner higher than Danish? Isn't it worth more? Considering they have the oil money.
Is it the other way around? I cannot remember if it's the other way around.
Swedish kroners are less worth than Danish kroners.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of things are cheaper in Sweden.
Yeah, basically everything is cheaper in Sweden.
Including they don't really have as much tax on their products as we do.
No, but they pay more taxes to the government than we do.
They do. Yes.
And if you don't sort your garbage, you get fucking fined.
Yeah.
They care about that shit.
Yeah. I also think we should do that. But it's a bit hard to enforce, I would say.
No, you have to, from Danish to Norwegian, you have to times it with 1.5.
Oh.
It's actually gone up in that.
Danish kroner is the best Nordic kroner.
Yeah.
Best kroner there is.
Yeah. Swedish is like double.
Yeah.
Or technically it's 2 to 3 instead of 1 to 1.5.
Yeah. You could do that better.
But yeah, so let's do it to euros, because yeah, I know. So yeah, it's not even 7,000 euros.
No.
People can hopefully use that even if they're American. They should know the exchange rate between the US dollars and the euros, at the very least. Since euros is such a big currency in Europe.
Let's put it in a currency that people might know.
Euros?
No. This is approximately... A bit more than around 11 PlayStation 5s. Aren't they around 5,000?
Yeah. You know what? You can also just times it with 20. 200,000 yen. And if you want to get it over to US dollars, divide that by 100. Approximately. There you go.
You're gonna be a bit off there.
Yeah. It's an estimation. But yes. But the yen is basically times 20 or 25. I think even 25 right now, because it's so low, because the economy just is not able to get up since the bubble burst.
Yeah.
So it's just getting worse and worse because of COVID right now.
We should probably get going with the game.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just tired, so let's talk about everything right now. I have been up for way too long.
Yeah. This week and next week, and then you're done.
And I'm done. Thank fuck. Somewhere in the US, 1992. All right.
That's before I was born.
1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand?
No.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial life?
Oh.
Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you
Apparently we are
work
not.
in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you
Oh my god! Redacted!
good? He's ready.
He's ready.
Interesting.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? No. I mean, I'm a firm believer that if there is life out there, why wouldn't it be intelligent life? But whatever.
I mean, there's a strong possibility that there is.
If there are the necessary requirements for life, there will be life.
Yeah.
So it's just about finding a planet that has that. Moon.
Something, I couldn't read that.
No. Memory fault check. Mounting local files. Oh god.
This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access and sharing of any information within is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution.
Wow, that sounds like me when I work at the hospital. I like how it's the FDI.
Yeah. Federal Department of Intelligence.
Yeah, instead of bureau.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, the truth we seek.
So, are you ready for this?
Evan Tanner, what a name. Incorrect password, you little dipshit.
Come on. I was hoping that answer would...
No.
There we go.
There we go. We knew exactly what that was.
Yeah. So our name is Evan Tanner.
Yeah.
Or supposedly,
Supposedly.
we're logging in as
Yeah.
Evan Tanner.
Oh my god, you're locked in. Operator number 08891, Evan Tanner. Welcome to the FDI.
No, that's O. O for operator.
Yeah, I said that. 08891.
You said 0.
I'm pretty sure. Whatever. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. The program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. I'm just gonna ignore that. Probably a bad idea.
Okay.
You have a calculator. Oh my god. You have a... No. You can unlock it. No. Okay, you actually need to figure it out.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Kind of what I thought.
Notepad.
Notepad.
You can write whatever. Your mom is a horde. Okay.
That's a
Sure thing, Bobby.
a guild that keeps popping up in WoW.
Oh,
when I'm
okay.
playing.
So that's where that joke's from. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. We have settings. That's just the settings.
Okay.
See? And you have a terminal. Tanner.
A calculator.
Yeah, you have a calculator. I mean, who knows when you need that, right? And then we have a trash. I don't want to delete that.
I can't right click stuff.
No. I guess we have to
So.
read the document.
Oh, right.
My God!
I didn't realize there was a document.
I literally said, please read the following document before proceeding, and then I said, I'm gonna ignore that, and then you ignored it. I'm like, oh, okay.
I wasn't paying attention.
Alright.
Also, this the whole way this operation OS is working from 1992. Fuck no.
No.
How
Nothing
about
looked this
no?
clean. Nothing looked this clean and was not that fast either in 1992.
You
but
most
whatever.
likely wouldn't have a mouse that could do this.
No.
You most likely were just using keyboard and basically just putting in prompts.
Yeah, it's just using command prompt to do shit. Yeah. Alright. Welcome to the FDI Operator Program. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Sharing of any information from the... Hello, Mike Trench.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
Sorry, I'm not following.
That's what you said last time. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together.
Doesn't sound like him.
Great. But I gotta tell you
Well, they gotta look serious in the
something.
picture.
On the job, I can't
He's the
treat
director.
you different
No,
than
I'm saying that body, like his face
I
is
could
too
see
fat.
that. America. Of course, I mean Director Trench.
Good. Well, I better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? First day. All right?
You wanna call him Mike? What do you wanna call Fuck calling him Director Trench. Xavier Skinner, Supervisor.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner.
Good
Welcome
morning.
to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
I read the welcome document, sir.
Sort of.
There. Supervisor, operator,
Yep. Our
database.
job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video, and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Nope, when do I start?
But first, you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're
Yes.
stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on, and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can
I need help! Said 1, 2, 3 said help!
Often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here. You can
It's not
find this and other tools to help you
barely
solve
any longer.
requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Extremely confidential. Alright. Human DB. Xavier Skinner.
Oh,
No, I think it doesn't matter here. His age is 40. Click on the objective and then select the answer. So click up there and then, yeah, like that. Oh my god, it matched!
Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in, and I'll contact you later with your first real request.
contact you later.
Ah,
sounds
that's
weird.
an accent thing. Thank you for this opportunity, sir! Oh, okay. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 9:18 a.m. Hello, Xavier.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not
Ah,
ideal,
yes, let's
but
be
considerably
rookie bodies
learning
together.
Experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I'm sorry, did you see homicide? Hello, Alexandra Pandel.
Operator Tanner, right?
Yes.
paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And, some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
I'll do my best.
Thanks, operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Yeah, this would not happen
No.
in 1992.
Alright, bar. Okay, so okay. Guy's just fucking sitting there, ain't he? Oh, hello there, car.
Car.
Someone comes in, shoots
Shoot.
the shit out of him, goes out again, drives away. Okay.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant...
I like how the Xavier just decided to join.
Go on, give it a whirl. Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
Yes.
Well, at least it's a little bit more realistic than
Yeah.
fucking TV shows are. Alright, who dis? Wow!
Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Early 60s, more like mid 60s.
Don't worry about it.
But I suppose instead of
It
saying
was
mid
an
60s.
estimation, okay?
Yeah, but I'm also thinking that maybe like if it's
They have
that's
early and
64.
late, and that's it.
early and late, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
179.
Wow, he told.
Shorter than I am. No. Yes.
Yes.
I'm 83.
Yeah. Also, his skin is type 2. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay.
Alright. How about you go further in? Nice. Wow! Wow!
Some AI upscaling.
Yeah.
That's kind of bullshit.
Don't worry about it. Alright.
The car fits the arrow.
Yeah, definitely does. It's also a purchase in 1991.
Owner Ray Wells.
Yeah, but can you scan the guy itself and find anything?
Yes, we can. So, possibly a face. Low quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Footage quality is insufficient for...
But the car is probably good enough. It's not reported stolen, so
No,
you
exactly.
can basically figure out that that is the guy, right?
Yeah.
So I guess find killer's name and then pay and Ray Wells. That should be good enough. The car belongs to Ray
Now
Wells.
we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
We do. That's the distributor. You can look him up.
Yeah. Let's close these things
Yeah.
down.
So applications
Yes.
and human
DB.
database.
Ray.
Ray Wells.
Right?
Yeah. You can see it down there. Too.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to make sure.
Wow.
What a face.
23. He's short as fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's the place of... Yeah, that's...
That's
less known address, yeah. Culpeper. Virginia, I think that's what VA is. Possession of drugs with intent to sell. Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Luck for the arrest.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Tanner. Not great, but not bad either.
What are you talking about?
Next request.
Okay. What do you mean not bad?
No need to worry, operator. You'll improve with time.
did nothing wrong.
No.
I don't understand. But this is cool.
Yeah.
I like this.
All right. Now it's 5:32 p.m. Oh my God! What? We have 2 cases this day. Most wanted.
Click the 100 times.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Let's read this.
Please consult.
It's the most wanted list. Fretch Schmorkinski. Wanted for mailing and hand delivering several explosive devices. Hello, Xavier.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case
What
bring
else?
you up
What
to
other do
speed.
we have? Wilson Boulder. Sure. Should be considered under dangerous. Oh, Barry Walker.
Please.
Hell.
Tell me you got something.
Hello to you too.
God damn it. Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you?
Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the
Storage.
FDI, you know? Interest, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this. I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals.
There's no
I
Connie
can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Yeah. Dryfield, Nevada.
Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns. Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
It's my way of keeping calm. Just,
I know, it's just
using my fingers.
It's getting into the mic. That's fine.
Okay. Are you sure?
Alright. Yeah, I saw it there.
It's not being picked up by the software.
No, I'm just saying it's there. That's what I could
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
Anyways.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right? There's something off about all this.
I mean,
Beyond all the talk of little green men.
we don't have a
Just
last
look for
name, do
something
we?
that doesn't add up, okay?
Connie Moore.
Okay. Nurse. Okay. No scars or marks.
Okay.
Well, let's keep this up. Your request is my command, Agent. Let it load. Alright. Testimony. Following a reappearance, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Present, Connie Moore, the victim, Agent Barry Walker, and Brittany Holt, the transcript. Transcript. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by dry fields. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that your camera? Agent Walker points to the camera on the table. Transcribers, man, transcribers.
Yeah, they have to everything.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
a fucking courtroom, man. What else do you remember about the day in the desert? It's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Mori. Memento Mori. Sorry. I remember that. It's really beautiful this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO! And then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where I landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's why my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw the silhouettes. Can you describe them the best that you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. Couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. What, they took away our fucking kidneys or what? There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study the humans. I was so scared. I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. All kinds of questions. About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do. Study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of the drugs or mind probes. I don't know. Mind probes? That's not how this works. I was just wandering around out there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Alright. Yeah. Phone tower pings and timestamps from the day of Connie's disappearance was the issue. There were no pings between the time of her disappearance to her reappearance. So that's her last ping, that long one. See where she was walking. She came really close to Dryfield though. And walked all the way out to Mount Moray.
No, this is
Yeah,
what
I
she's-
know, and then walked all the way out to Mount Moray, and then she came all the way out there. Okay. And then she woke up over there. Alright. What's the photos? Oh my god. What is that? I like how it's a cannon, not a cannon. So that's taken at 10:13. Where was she at the time? Somewhere here on Mount Moray. That matches with what she said. She said he was walking around and then she saw the UFO.
Hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, that makes sense.
That matches up to, yeah.
So we have to find an inconsistency. The cannon. Taking 2 photographs, yes.
Yeah. And then she said she barely had time to take another one. That makes sense. She was there at the time.
Yeah.
And then she's somewhere here at that time.
Oh.
What?
05, 02, 05, 02, 21, 02.
Oh, well, there it is. When did she disappear again?
Well, it's
0502, okay. How the fuck does that make sense? That date's in the future.
no,
Yes.
month. It's a
Oh.
month.
Yep,
This
yeah.
is day. She's been gone for a month.
Oh, she's been gone for a month. Okay. So that picture was taken in between.
In between, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Well, there's your inconsistency. So just point that out. The date, yeah, time and date. That's weird.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Well, it's not by Mount Mori.
This mountain in the area, in the distance.
Yeah, that's either there or there. Then.
Can I enhance?
No, you cannot. This is just a picture. You also have your thing down there, so you don't have to click on all the windows in case you're wondering.
Yeah. It's a bit hard to see from the microphone.
You have like 2 pieces of rock in the middle ground. So you're gonna have to find something where there's mountain, like kind of mountains, but not Mount Mori. And not necessarily on her route, since this is on a day where she's not on the pings. Like, my immediate thought would be those 2 would be the rocks, but I don't know.
Yeah. It could be this.
It's hard. It looks like they're a bit more surrounded than that. The cliff. That is.
Because if you look at this, she could be standing right here, taking the picture this way, and then this is what you see in the background.
Perhaps. You can try.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know how to get out of that.
You have to click on the map, right? Somewhere. Oh, well, it is that time she supposedly took it. Is that just what we need to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
Alright. What happened? Moon macro systems, that's what it says.
Macros. Okay. That was very hard to read.
Yeah. I couldn't read it the first time either, so don't worry about it. Oh, hello there, we got hacked!
Hacked by Hal.
Oh, hey, that's the guy from,
Yeah.
we don't know about. Hello, Evan. Hello, Hal. How do you know my name? Who the heck are you? It is pretty obvious. That's not what we meant, Hal. Didn't you see my cool graphics?
What do you want?
What do you want? That's simple. I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
You cannot handle the truth.
What are you talking about?
You talking?
What are you on about?
What are you on about? Let me show. Whoa, that's a lot of names. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? No, because we didn't look on it. We didn't look at it at all. But you don't even know what list I'm talking about. Since you didn't open it. I know. Agent Pendle found it at the scene. There were a bunch of names on it. None of this rings a bell. Really. Well, guess what? The adopted woman's on it. Pretty big coincidence. Don't you think? Don't you find it a little curious that her name happens to be on this list? I'm also going to assume that you did notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything!
Sure thing, buddy.
I have to go now, Evan. But I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Don't go! Tell me more! Oh, yeah. I thought that was the end. Yeah.
I wanted to do more.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was the end.
Definitely gonna play this when it comes out.
Yeah, we didn't even check the fucking document.
No. I'm not sure what document he was talking about.
You received a document with the bar homicide case.
Yeah.
We just never looked at it because we didn't need to. But
Oh.
the victim had a list on him.
Yeah.
The guy was killed.
Well, we will be back in a bit.
Yeah?
We're just gonna take a short break and then set up for the next game.
Yeah.
So, see you in a bit. Okay, cool.
What?
This one doesn't work again.
Oh no!
And we're back.
Yes. With this game.
Yes.
I know absolutely nothing about this game other than it has Cthulhu in it, so that's that.
Yeah. It's a Japanese game
Yeah, I mean.
made in RPG Maker.
Yeah.
I
And
thought it was going to
Unity?
be a visual novel, but maybe it still is.
I don't know. I mean, RPG Maker does have like visual novel-esque things, so it's hard to know because they use the Unite, which means it has everything. So I don't know.
No audio.
No, not
We
yet.
only have this.
Boop. I guess we should just start and see what the fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, in the PC version, you can change how the main character looks by using any image you want. Please take the game's page on Steam and use social media for instructions. Okay. It automatically saves your progress. Manual save is also available when the menu button is displayed in the upper right corner, such as on the map screen. Abu Island Tourism. Thank you for adding me. I'm Abu Shiman, or Abu Shiman, I don't know. The protector of peace on Abu Island. That's such music. Yeah, I know. Let's just listen to the music. I recommend an ideal tour plan for you. Please answer a few questions. Woo! How would you like to spend your time on the island? Vibrantly or relaxed? I am of a morning person or a night owl. Oh. Which do you feel is more mystical? Where do you believe the essence of humanity lies?
Where'd the music go?
It stopped. Dot dot dot. How do you perceive the death of an innocent individual? I think I know why it disappeared.
Inevitable.
Alright, the best plan for you is... fucking camping! Mountain activities! Spot shooting stars under the magnificent starry sky! Oh yeah, right, it has like RPG things there. So you can redo that. I think it's based on your answers. Guess we'll go with it.
Sure. Okay.
Woo! I like how his face is shaped like the island. What's your name? I guess that is the base name.
That's fine.
Woo! Gonna do that every time. What's your gender? I want it non-binary. Thank you, your registration is now complete. Don't forget to bring a photo ID with you on the day. Okay. Hello there. That is apparently us. Departure! Woo! Bon voyage! This is because he does the thing with his fist.
Yeah.
Alright. July 2024, as I stepped onto the observation platform, a dazzling expanse of blue and white greeted my eyes. Wait, which gender did you choose?
Female.
Okay. The seemingly endless sea and sky stretched out like a painting, and a gentle sea breeze caressed my cheeks. You have very slender hands. Damn.
Oh my god, it's yaoi hands.
No, it's not even yaoi hands. They're very small. They're just slender.
Yeah. Oh god, that's so weird.
It's because they're underneath. But yes, it is a little bit weird. It's a stylistic choice.
Don't like it.
I can see this island off in the distance. Why is that red? My friend Reiji had half dragged me on this trip. The view of the Seto Inland Sea was getting me excited. Reiji, on the other hand, was leaning against the railing, trying not to lose his breakfast because he gets seasick. What a wimp. There are voices!
Oh!
I hear it, Japanese!
Yeah. Okay. That store page says nothing. It said nothing about that.
No. Oh, he said something.
He said whatever said here, so just read it out.
Okay. I shouldn't have waited so long to take those seasickness pills. Reiji Kaga, age 21. He's
He
currently
looks like he's fucking 13.
anime.
Yeah.
College students also look like that in anime.
Yeah.
Adults look like that in anime.
I
Don't worry
know.
about it. He's currently a third-year university student living on his own. Seems about right. Although he excels in academics, he's put job hunting on hold and is immersed in hobbies and part-time work. But with hobbies like gambling on horse races and pachinko, oh no, he's very Japanese. What the fuck, dude? You sound like you're like 50 years old right now.
you
With those
sound like-
hobbies.
You sound like you're supposed to be retired.
Yeah. I often hear stories of him losing money and no fucking shit. Still with his body and skills of perception, he remains undefeated at mahjong. What?
Memory.
Is that what I said?
Skills. I think you said body or something.
No, I said memory and skills of perception.
Didn't sound like it.
Well, he remains undefeated at mahjong.
Are you sure you're not 60?
Yeah, because mahjong is also something that people play in Japan. Alright. What does SAN mean? Sun. Spiritual something.
Sanity.
Ah, that makes sense. Oh, hello, Hatsumi. Okay. Hello there.
Hatsumi?
Yeah, that's her name. Hatsumi.
Did you read?
No, I just thought we would let the Japanese voices play out instead.
We can also need to read.
Okay.
How else am I supposed to understand it?
You can just read the screen!
No, I can't!
Oh my god. Fine. Okay, double the voices it is, I guess.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Also, they can't read it either.
No, I suppose. Alright. Hey, look what they're selling in the ship! Sanokyu-don! Done. Hatsumi Amasawa. What is this, really sweet? Is that what you're saying? Age 18, she's just currently in her first year at university. I mean, she looks younger than Neji, so I'll take that. It was still a bit early for lunch, but Hatsumi's appetite never did care much about timing.
こんなに揺れるのに、初見はよくうどんなんか食えるよな。
Sure thing. Can't believe you can eat with all this rocking. But oh, boats never bother me. Maybe it's because I train my core a lot. Yo, core? What the fuck is a core, Hatsumi?
Like,
No.
escape? No.
No.
M for menu?
No.
P for pause?
No.
No? Backspace?
No.
No.
What are you looking for?
Settings.
Oh. I think you have to go to, like, the map before you can do that, because that's something you can save.
I don't have any...
No, that's what I'm saying. When you get to that point. Why do you say so?
Just wondering if you should turn off the voices. What's the point of having them?
True, true. We'll have to wait for that.
Okay.
Anyways, continue. Indeed, I noticed that the broth in the container was completely undisturbed. Hatsumi could be a bit absent-minded at times, but her physical abilities were top-notch. Okay, that's what she means by it. Oh, it's Hatsumi's stats, and before it was Reichi's stats. Gosh. Wow, she is dumb as fuck.
We have 10.
We're also dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
But her strength is top-notch, and her precision is top-notch. Compared to others. She's lucky. Alright. She had an almost innocent personality and was always smiling at everyone. Probably her good upbringing. But that's what she meant by core.
Yeah.
It's like core muscle training.
Yeah.
I understand.
Doesn't exactly look like it, but sure.
Anime.
Yeah.
You can be strong without looking muscular, usually when you're female. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying
But she looks very, 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 very petite.
like, look at her.
Yeah, her waist. You'd never guess, but she's also oddly fascinated with the occult, like horror and urban legends. Well, would you look at that? You are perfect for this game.
腰が全然違う。感動。一口食べる？
This texture is totally different. It's really good. Want to try a bite? I decline, because I'm not particularly hungry just yet.
遠慮しなくていいのに。レイジ君は？
Come on, it's really good. How about you, Reiji? Poor dude. Gonna be sick.
そうだね。かわいそう。
Guess now's not the time. Getting seasick must stink. Story started a month ago. June 30th. Angie was the one who asked me if I'd like to go on an island trip.
いやー、当たるもんだな、検証。アブ島なんて行ったことないぜ。
Still can't believe I actually want something. I've never been on Abu Island before. Neither have I. I don't know if it exists. I don't think it exists. There was a sealed ladder and a table. The return address said Abu Island Tourism. I sent him an invitation to an island located in the Seto Inland Sea. I don't know if Seto Inland Sea is actually something that exists. Haven't been on many islands in Japan. 2 ferry passes, accommodation vouchers, coupons with absurdly discounted prices at the local restaurants. Which is already cheap enough as it is in Japan, but whatever. Even a voucher for a free rental car for those with a license. Japanese people having license when they're 18. They can afford that shit. Or an unlimited bus pass for those without. With everything included in the package, it seemed like an almost abnormal level of hospitality. Too good to be true, isn't it? They were looking for people to spread the word of the island's charm on social media. Maybe even move there.
意外と俺、ネットの検証とか好きでさ。
I like how it just music just stopped again. Oh, there it is.
It didn't stop. It just
Paused?
no. They turned up the volume for it,
Oh, okay.
so you could better hear the voice.
Oh, okay. I bet you wouldn't have guessed, but I enter online giveaways like this a lot. I would have totally guessed
いろ
that,
んなやつ
Reggie.
に応募してるから、正直この
You know he
アブ島のこと
gambles.
は覚えてなかったんだけどな。
I entered a bunch though, so I don't really remember the one for Abu Island. That is how it goes, isn't it? I didn't find that very surprising. Really like gambling, so testing one's luck wasn't too far off the mark. I decided not to say anything about it though.
でさ、これ見てくれよ。
Check this out! I was pointing to the brochure that included in the package. It's here, and with this year being a leap year. Yes?
I don't know what year this is.
This is 2024. I don't remember being a leap year.
Yeah.
But whatever. Going on over.
96 was.
Yeah, 96?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4. That would be 0, 4, 04.
That means it would be 22, right? This is every 4 years.
Second year. No, I actually think it's 24. Because
Okay.
it's 04 was a leap year.
It was! What's a leap? It is a leap year this year. Ah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Alright. Going on a reverse pilgrimage is sure to boost your luck.
最近負け続きなんだよな。
Okay, I can hear it.
Yeah.
I've been losing on a streak lately. Horse racing is tough.
お遍路ってやつで運気爆上げしに行かね？
But the voice is also really low for some reason.
Yeah, they are, even though they're
Yeah.
at 100%.
Yeah, and the rest is on 70s. What do you say about joining me on a pilgrimage to increase our luck? At first glance, Reggie seemed like an intellectual, level-headed young man. But he was an absolute buffoon. But when gambling was involved, that side of his personality went straight out of the window. Pilgrimage?
お遍路ってのは簡単に言えば寺巡りだな。
Yeah, I guess you could describe it as a sort of temple tour.
本来は四国にある88カ所の寺を巡ることをそう呼ぶらしい。
Ah, yes. The original version was called the Shikoku 88 Temple Pilgrimage.
それの
That
コンパ
is-
クトなバージョンとして、
Weird name.
阿武島にある寺を巡ってもご利益があるって話らしいぜ。
This is sort of like a compact version where you visit temples on Abu Island to receive blessings from Buddha. A quick internet search showed that a number of 88 temple pilgrimages involve visiting places known as sacred rites.
Sites.
Oh, sacred sites! Sorry! Not just temples, but also shrines and other holy places. The tradition of the 88 temple pilgrimage exists all over Japan, but on Abu Island, which is about the size of 2 fucking towns, because it's not that big. It's easier to do than in Shikoku. In Shikoku, you mean on Shikoku? You dipshit. Shikoku is a fucking landmass.
Could be translation.
Yeah, it's like Shikoku is a fucking landmass. It's the mainland. It's just an island, no matter what, how you think about it, but whatever. I didn't particularly feel like my luck needed any improving, but I don't know. What was the luck again?
I don't know. I can't
We can't say it,
anything.
so it probably sucked. Seeing the pictures of the ocean, the island, and the brochure, I figured it'd make for a fun summer memory. As I say, great job, but it's over. Nothing's gonna go wrong at all. July 3rd. Early summer in the city was sticky and oppressive. Hatsumi had asked to meet me at a cafe.
アブ島、私も行きたい。
Habo Island? I wanna go too! I
Sorry.
didn't even get it, but I asked it. Luckily it was short. At some point the three of us started hanging out together a lot. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And now we're all friends. This time though, Reggie had kept the invite secret since the package only had tickets for 2 people, you know. Yet somehow Hatsumi would still find out because she's apparently a gossip girl, I don't know.
今ね、すごい噂があるんだ
Well,
よ。
she's very smart.
アブ島
No,
No, it's he's
He's smart. She's dumb as bricks, just like us.
Yeah, right. She's 20.
She's 18.
No, 20 out of 9.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure he's better because he sells it at a cafe.
Yeah, he's
Just a
like
gift.
60 or something
Yeah.
out of 90.
Alright. Couldn't believe the timing when I heard. There's a rumor going around about Abu Island online.
知ってる？今ね。
Did you know? If you go on the Abu Island pilgrimage right now,
弘法大師が
the Kobo Daishi will appear.
Who?
The Kobo Daishi.
You okay?
願いを叶えてくれる？
And grant your wish.
So you okay?
I don't know. Could be God. Huh? I've heard the name Kobo Daishi before. I think he's the Buddhist monk who's really skilled at calligraphy. So he is an entity.
A legend.
Yes.
So
He's a supposed
yokai.
Buddhist. No. He's an entity.
Was. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah. Obviously, he's from old texts, but he's not a yokai because yokai are very specific things in Japanese folklore. This
But are
guy's
they also based on legends?
They are based on old scriptures and drawings, yes. This is a specific person. So that's different.
Okay, so if they...
This is more like a spirit belonging to a place or a time than it is yokai. Because you have to remember, yokai, not necessarily by default, but most of them are evil as fuck.
Yes. Yes. Generally, yes.
Yeah. So he's more like I call it spirit. Probably the closest English word
Spirit?
come up. Yeah, spirit.
But not that kind of spirit.
No, just spirit. Like spiritual.
Yes. You know what I meant?
No.
Spirit as an alcohol.
Oh, no. Wow, okay, that is not what I was thinking about. I thought you were making a supernatural reference right there.
No.
Alright. He's worth proverbs like even the wise make mistakes and a good workman doesn't blame his tools came from.
Yes?
At least in Japan.
Okay. Sure.
I would imagine that there's someone in Europe who said something similar, probably.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when they say proverbs, it's very Japanese.
Because this is a very common thing.
Yes, and also the other one, though I
Yeah.
hear that more in Chinese, like Confucianism, but that's different.
It's a bit more Eastern.
Yeah, and
But
it's-
this one definitely
Yeah,
worldwide.
yeah. Oh well,
そうそう。お坊さん
that's the one. As a monk, his name was Kukai.
真言宗
He started the Shingon sect of Buddhism. Whatever Shingon is.
So he's taking on a different
common. So Kobodaishi and Kukai were the same person? Yes, Eiji, that's what we're saying. Or that's what she was saying.
Were you supposed to be the smart one here, eh?
I guess if he's not interested.
Okay.
What's this about him appearing though? He lived over 1,000 years ago, right? There you go. Well, you see, according to the rumor, Kobodaishi, aka Kukai, is still alive.
Okay.
It's very Japanese. Huh? I like how that's all we say. We're just like,
Huh? It's the noise from hang on, let me get this up.
You gonna find it? You know, remember what it's called? Metal Gear? Metal Gear Solid. Oh, like the exclamation sound? The exclamation sound, is that what you're thinking of? I did not hear that.
No. There we go.
I did not hear that. But it might just be my headset that's not connected to it. It's fine, it's fine. It doesn't matter. There we go, yeah. That's literally our character. It's like, what? Oh, look at Echo. She's like on the table.
Yeah.
Alright. Onwards. But Kuka's from the 7th or 8th century, isn't he? The fuck is he still alive? Hey, you sure know your stuff, Reiji? According to Hatsumi, some believe Kukai was still alive in some kind of eternal meditative state.
Hatsumi Miku? No, that's Hatsune.
That's Hatsune.
Yeah.
Ne means sound, so
Yeah.
this is Hatsumi.
Yeah.
Mi usually means beautiful. And Hatsu is like a new, modern. I don't exactly know what her name's supposed to mean.
Non-beauty.
I don't know. I mean, look at her.
Yeah.
She's cute as fuck. But whatever. Doesn't matter. I won't really know until I see the kanji for sure. I just know that's what Hatsune means.
Yeah.
That was why they chose that name. So, about this pilgrimage. Many believe that doing reverse pilgrimage during Alibia will increase your blessings even more. And this year just happens to be one. That just means you visit the temples in reverse order. I am faster than she is because Japanese is the longest fuck language sometimes.
Yeah.
These blessings are so powerful that you can meet Kukai. Everyone in the cult community is talking about it.
She's way more excited about it.
Yeah, that's because I don't know what she's talking about before the end. I'm trying. Reiji's drink had run out, and the sound of him crunching on his eyes echoed in a small cafe. The famous streamer Harasho was even talking about it, so it must be true. I don't know who Harasho is, but whatever. This is such a... I'm just like, yeah, this is kind of the person she is, right? She just listens to all kinds of...
She's the same age as your sister.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
It's like, she watches people and be like, oh yeah, it's gotta be true, man. This is a famous person.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I can totally see her being that. He's apparently in the middle of a long-term investigation on the island too. I wanna go with you. Please!
Please!
Yeah. Onegaishimasu! Harasho is apparently famous in the community for posting videos about urban legends and other phenomena. Guest? Thank you, Io, or Eel. I don't know why we're named after a goddess. I think Io is a goddess. I can't remember what goddess it is. She's a goddess for? What is she a goddess for?
No,
No?
she's a model.
She is? Okay.
She was one of Zeus's lovers.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, I know she's in Persona, so she's gotta have some kind of legend tied to her.
Yeah.
That still doesn't make sense why her name is Io, though. It's not a very Japanese name.
No.
At all.
Don't know.
Whatever.
Character syndrome.
I mean, the entire name, like, I don't even, was it Ichiri-sama? I don't even know.
Ah.
Whatever it was, I was like, the fuck is that kind of name, but whatever. I hate to say this when you sound so excited, but I only have 2 tickets.
大丈夫
Don't worry about that. I'll pay my own way.
それに私
It's just that the music just goes away every time, so I just think something's gonna happen every time. Besides, I used to live there until 8 years ago, so I can help navigate you. Okay.
What do you?
Because of Kukai! Maybe that's why she likes the cold stuff. Because she grew up on that island.
Okay, sure.
Wait, you used to live on Abu Island? The fuck? That's my first time hearing about it too.
言ってなかったっ
And I did not look perplexed by that at all. I look like the main character from Persona 3 who does not show emotions for anything whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, we were also told that we could put in
Yeah.
our own image.
We should just put in fucking I don't even know what his canon name is. Is it Mako? I can't remember. I think it's Makoto is his canon name from Persona 3.
Oh, actually.
I think his canon name is Makoto.
I was just thinking of putting in a picture of pearls that I have as a background.
Now, let's just keep this right
Yeah.
now. Have I not mentioned that before?
け私のお母さんの実家
Amo Island is where my mom grew up.
もう
My grandparents both passed away years ago,
知
though.
ってるけどね
Yes.
What does that have to do with the previous statement?
She lived there because her mom grew up there. I don't know.
I suppose because it's where her mom grew up and therefore
Yeah.
her grandparents must also have been there, but they
Yeah.
passed away years ago. Okay.
It's a Japanese statement, don't worry about it, honest.
子供の頃だったか
I
ら
was still a kid, so I'm not an expert or anything.
ってわけじゃないし観光地もあんまり
And I never did much sightseeing there, but I'm at least familiar with the area.
マジか
Really? That'd be great. Great! That'd be great! Paige and I had never been before, so having Hatsumi along would be very reassuring. Thank God, a local. It's settled then. I look forward to traveling with you, Io.
いや
よ
俺もいるけど
Excuse me, what about me? I'm here too, and I'm the one who won the fucking tickets. Oh, hey.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the autosave. You have to do good on, yeah. It's this file. どのファイルにセーブしますか? It says. In case you were wondering.
Okay.
Very Japanese, thank you. At least I can read that part. The ferry to Abu Island rocketed gently on the waves. Let's see if I can remember what I researched about the island before coming. Success of choices marked with the dice will be determined by a dice roll. Oh, yeah, right, I remember that. The number in parentheses represents the chance of success and is determined by your stats. Roll lower than the value given, the action will succeed. Well, we only got one. Let's try and recall.
Vic.
Can't remember a thing. I'm probably just too excited for the trip at the moment. Well, shit.
Well-
all that research for nothing.
Or intelligence stat or whatever it was. Wisdom.
Whatever. On knowledge. I think it's a knowledge stat.
Yeah, knowledge.
It sucked
was-
ass. So. So we had to roll lower than 10. It's like, whatever, man. We're dumb as bricks and can't remember shit. Why are we even studying? Why did we even research? We knew this.
おいおい大丈夫か
Hey, you're right. Here, I've got the pamphlet. Oh, thank God. Start flipping through the pamphlet Reggie handed me. population of about 20,000 people. That's actually a fair amount of people, things
it is.
considered. Because usually rural Japan is like nobody.
Like less than 1,000.
Yeah, it's like I have been walking. Like we took a bus to like out in the middle of nowhere in Fukui to go look at some really like famous. I don't know what to call it. Like a ruined city that was burned down by
Yeah.
Nobunaga Oda because he burned everything down. It was a big clan, right? And we had to. I also wanted to go see the waterfall that was there, which arguably was kilometers away, but we decided to do it anyways. And then we just walked by like fucking rural Japan on the road, and it was just houses here and there, and that was like it. It's just from time to time. Otherwise, it was just fields or nature or forest in that area. It was hilarious. I have been on the outskirts. Oh well. Located between Shikoku and the mainland, it's known for its mountains, rice fields, and old architecture. It also boasts a large centralized commercial district, complete with supermarket and hardware store. That's a very Japanese thing too. It's like, you know, the kitchen necessities. Talk about hardware. This island is also widely known for their olives, which thrive in the temperate climate. Makes sense, yes.
What's south?
What?
What's south?
Yes, because we are Shikoku, which is. Shikoku here. Honshu is like the main thing. As you can see here.
Ah, okay, yeah.
It's further south than Hiroshima. So. I weren't on Shikoku when I was in Japan. It looks like Shodo Island, I agree.
Yeah.
That's Hiroshima Island, because Hiroshima's right here. Yeah, that's Fukuyama. It said it was between Shikoku and Honshu,
Yeah.
so I assume it very much looks like that island from the guy.
Yeah.
I can't see what this ocean's supposed to be called. I can see Osaka Bay, obviously. I don't know if this is the inlet. It matters. But yeah, so it looks like.
Naruto whirlpools!
I mean, there's a city called Naruto.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what you expected.
Well, Bisan.
Yeah.
Fukushima.
Because, you know, this is Tokushima. This prefecture is called Tokushima. What you looking for?
Awa.
Awa, 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 awa.
Awa, 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 awa,
Which is
awa.
really funny because it's 3 fucking kanjis long.
Yeah.
For awa, I'm like, that's not how it makes. That makes no fucking sense. Anyways,
But for some reason it's pronounced Awa.
yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Well, anyways, yes, it's between Shikoku, which is the first island under Honshu. That's what it would be. Yes, that is kind of. No, it's an island. There's a bridge though, if you're wondering. There is a bridge. And
Yeah.
the train also goes that way. That's the way we took the train. The Shinkansen goes that way.
So it could technically also be over here. But it's most likely
Yes,
Shodo.
it looks like Shodo. But basically, like anything beneath like Fukushima is temperate.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there is Okinawa, which is like subtropical,
Yeah.
obviously. And anything above like the Fukushima place is more like a what is that called? Polar climate? Cold. It's fucking cold.
I don't know.
I think it's called, at least in Danish, it's called polar.
Yeah.
Because it's the polar circle. I don't know. At least that's what the brochure said. Don't know if that's true because I can't remember.
そうだね
Hey, it looks like we're almost there.
この眺め
Wow, it's been so long since I've seen this view.
久しぶりだからワクワク
I'm getting so excited. I can feel Hatsumi's
so
energy.
excited. And I just can't hide it.
That is Hatsumi in a nutshell, I think. Whenever there's something she's excited about. I can feel Hatsumi's energy constantly growing as we got closer.
この時期夏
I
祭りとか
wonder
や
if
って
they
んの
have
か
any
な
summer festivals
屋
around
台
now.
飯食い
I could sure go for some festival stall food. Same, dude, same. Oh, I want a good takoyaki right now. I couldn't tell if Reggie was feeling better or if he was just trying to distract himself. Both. Started thumbing through the brochure again. Was reading really the best thing for him to be doing right now? He's going to make himself sick again.
虫
That's
送
how
り
it
って
works.
のがあるみたいだな
This mentions something called Mushiokuri Festival. I don't see any food stalls in the photos though. I mean, mushi means insects, so I don't know.
の時期だったね
The Mushiokuri Festival? Hatsumi was gazing intently at the island. She does not look happy. Despite being her cheerful self until a moment ago, her expression had turned one of unease.
会えるかな
I wanna get to meet Kukai. Your choices may increase your friendship level with all the characters, resulting in story changes later on. So... There's one you can roll on, and then the two where it's like... whatever.
Wanna test on
Yes! This is a demo, why not? Yes!
Hey!
Woo! Doesn't matter if we meet Kukai or not, no matter what happens, we'll have fun because we're together!
素敵な考え方
What a great way to put it! You're right! I'm sure this trip will be a lot of fun.
なんだか
She's
臭い
fixing herself, isn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah.
You have to make it sound so mushy.
まあでもただで旅行させてもらえてる時点で何が起きても最低
Big
でしかない
push!
ぜ
Mush mush! Yeah, that's different. Still, I guess getting a free vacation is pretty awesome. This is gonna be great! I think. Friendship level with Reiji and Hatsumi has increased! Woo! Seeing their smiles, my excitement grew. In any case, it looked like the ship was about to dock, so I couldn't turn around even if I wanted to. We docked at Abu Harbor.
Abu Haba.
Abu.
Abu Haba.
観光地に来たって
Wow,
感じ
this
す
feels like we just arrived at a tourist spot. So many passengers are pulling suitcases behind them. There've been more people than I thought. There were a number of bus stops and taxis. Damn, this is a very touristed island. I was like, what the fuck? This
I mean, they
place
did
is
say
always
they
seen
wanted more
tourists.
tourists, so maybe they
Yeah.
put the money in for the
It's like
infrastructure.
a bus on an island
Yeah.
in Japan, like a small island. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no. You know what I mean? Unheard of. Absolutely unheard of unless it's fucking Okinawa. But that's also like a prefecture in itself. So,
Yeah.
and it used to be its own country. So I don't blame them.
Yeah.
For the Japanese, were like, why not? On the far side of the main building, mountains rose up around the harbor.
懐かしいな
Oh, this weird takes me back. I can't believe it's been 8 years. Yeah, the famous Natsukashi-na. You'd never use that word in English. You'd never say, oh my god, that's so nostalgic. You don't use that in any other language in fucking Japanese. But I love that word. It's a great word.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling you have. It's not like déjà vu or like this brings you. You know, you say this brings me back, but it's really just nostalgia. Is just the right word. Hatsumi seemed moved by the sight as well. The bustle of the harbor mixed with the sound of the waves and the salty sea breeze. Looking over my shoulder, I saw the ferry rocking gently on the waves. Looking out at the Seto inland sea, I was once again captivated by its beauty. Walking along the coast, gazing absent-mindedly at the ocean, I realized I'd been separated from the others. Oh no! Looking around, I noticed a bus stop, coast covered in rust. Nobody around, it looked so lonely. A solitary seagull cried off in the distance. I pulled out my phone and tried calling my friends. None of them answered. So stood in front of the bus stop wondering what to do.
Are you sure there's any reception out here?
I mean, they have fucking buses and shit.
Yeah, I suppose.
Getting separated while traveling was one of the worst feelings in the world.
Oh, yeah.
I know that fucking feeling too well. Except that I was always the one who knew where things were in Japan. But, I mean, like, pulling your phone out and finding a map is like total normal behavior in Japan because everyone has the phones out anyways. Just then, I heard a girl's voice.
バス来ないよ。
That bus isn't coming. Hello there.
Don't jump.
I don't think that's what she is intended.
No.
I turned to face the sounds and saw a girl sitting on top of a low seawall. Her feet were dangling dangerously over the edge. we see the same thing. But I was instantly captivated by the picturesque scene, so I did not give a fuck about the girl.
何年も前から使われてないから。
That bus stop hasn't been in service for years. The girl hopped nimbly to her feet with a mischievous grin on her face.
あなた、都会の人でしょ。
You're from the city, aren't you?
迷子になって
And you've gotten lost. Bullseye.
やっぱり話し方が綺
I
麗
knew
だね
it. Your accent gives it away.
I haven't said anything.
私も
No, it must be nice in the city. I wish I could visit. So she lives here, I see. She appeared to be local. Thank God. However, she gave off the impression of being somewhat detached from reality.
She's a ghost.
She doesn't have the thing on her head, though. Was that just how islanders were?
フェリー乗り場の方でしょ。
We need to go back to the harbor, right?
もち
I'll show you the
って
way.
言うでしょ。
Give and take, as they say. I've been spacing out so much as I walked that I couldn't remember the way I'd come because I'm a dum-dum.
Has the same sense of directions as you have.
If I have a map, no problem. If I don't have a map, and I haven't been there before, I know absolutely nothing of which direction is which. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So I decided to grab on the offer because I'm a dum-dum and I don't know where I am. First time on a small island and I was being guided by a mysterious girl. It felt almost unworldly, like the opening chapter of some sort of legend. Oh, you mean the opening chapter of some sort of game? Huh? You? Probably don't need to do anything with this. Despite not having walked very far, she looked like she was on the final stretch of a marathon. So what is that thing wearing on her chest? Oh, whatever. Decide. That's all I can say. She was hunched over and moving slower than a turtle.
もう
I'm gonna die.
お父さんに
I should
車
call
出
my
しても
dad
ら
and
う
have him bring the car. I think a car was really necessary for such a...
ダメだ
Can't do that. I forgot. I snuck out of the house. Oops. Snuck out? Maybe her parents were just super strict.
水買ってき
I
て
need water.
持ちつ持たれつって
Somebody
言う
give and take, remember?
これお金
Handed me 3 10-yen coins. That's not a lot, even for water. Yeah, what can you get for just 30 yen? Usually it's like 100 yen at least for a fucking water bottle. Maybe she just wasn't thinking clearly. She just looked pretty exhausted. Perhaps if mineral water would be okay.
やっぱ炭酸
Something carbonated. Huh. I was acting so dramatic that I was starting to get a little embarrassed. How very Japanese of you, you. At any rate, she needed a break. The moment I suggested it, she plopped down on the ground. How very un-Japanese-like of you, lady. She curled up, hugging her knees to her chest. She looks like a turtle
ち
too.
ょっと帰れ
Hey, I do not.
っていうか
Wait,
まっ
what
す
do you
ぐ
mean
走って
too? I didn't meant to say that out loud, but I'm a dum-dum. Who couldn't even roll under 10% of my knowledge roll earlier. I must have looked flustered when she glared up at me, because she soon started laughing. His face doesn't change at all, and I think it's because of the whole picture thing. It's just funny. He's like, I look flustered. I'm like, this is how I look flustered.
うん
This is kind of fun.
楽しい。
Yes.
こんな気分。
I wonder how long it's been. Her face was so expressive, unlike mine, which is deadpan. I became increasingly intrigued by the tiny glimpses of her personality that poked through as we talked. Well, at least you're smiling! As we slowly made our way back to the harbor, she kept asking me about urban topics and trends. When I asked about her, she said she mostly stayed indoors and watched a lot of videos.
サブスク動画サービスの何が
You know, the worst part about online streaming services? The fact that they let you create those evil watch lists. Sure thing.
未練が可視化されるから
Constant visual reminder of possible regrets. I just can't bring myself to hit that cancel button.
ドラマを見ることもでき
So my monthly allowance of 1,500 yen disappears as soon as I get it, just so I can watch all my dramas. She had nothing else to do with her life. As she was dramatically pretending to writhe in agony, she missed her step and started to fall. Uh-oh. Huh? Without thinking, I reached out and grabbed her hand. Wow!
ありがとう
Reflexes!
これじゃどっち
So
が
you to forget who's guiding who. I was just glad she didn't get hurt. Back to the harbor. Sluggish walk, we finally arrived back at the ferry terminal. I hope my friends are still here. Oh, this is a queue. Ever seen a frog call raise you? Dude! Where you at? Can't
お前
stop.
どこにいるんだよ
Yeah, where the heck are you?
俺がスロットの期待値の
One
説明
minute
を
I'm
してから
explaining slot machine probabilities and the next you were gone. We didn't even hear that. We were gone before that. You're at the ferry terminal? Okay, we'll be right there. Don't go anywhere, please. Oh, that's right. That spaced out after she had gone off and on one of his rants about gambling again. But I could relax a bit now that he knew where I was.
ちゃんと心配してくれる友達がいるんだね
Looks like you've got some friends who care about you. He sounded a bit upset though. It's been a quick phone conversation, but I was still a bit embarrassed at being overheard.
さて
Damn you.
迷子のお届けもでき
Well,
たし
now that I've saved the lost puppy, thank you, I think I should probably be getting home.
お父さんに心配かける
I
と
don't want to
いけない
worry my
し
dad too much. I was thankful for the guide back to the harbor, but I felt like I'd done more of the same than she
それ
did.
は
But whatever, it's fine. That's, well, as you said, it was a give and take. Now that the time had come, I felt a bit sad at the thought of parting ways.
ね
Hey. Oh? Well, she started fidgeting as she wanted to say something.
え連絡先
Would it be
交
alright
換しない
if we exchanged numbers? See, if this was any other country than like Southeast Asia, this would have been like her hitting on the main character, right? But because this is Southeast Asia, this is just the way people contact each other when they just want to get to know each other a little bit. Absolutely nothing else there. She looked at me nervously.
島にいる間に
While you're here on the island, I'd like to thank
お礼
you.
がしたいか
If
ら
you have time, of course. I was the one who should be thanking her. After all, I was a big dum-dum and got lost in my own thoughts. I'll be here for the next week, so I figured I could make the time for that.
本
You know.
やった
Really? Great. Both took out our phones and opened our contacts.
え
Let's see. How do you send the contact card again?
やったことなくて
Never actually done it before. She has no friends, apparently. Absolutely none. She fumbled with the controls a bit, but I was able to walk her through the steps. The contact info came through, the name coming up as Hotaru Natsunaki. You have a very unisex name there. That scares me. Now that I thought about it, we never actually introduced
あ
ourselves.
そう私
Oh, that's right. I'm Hotaru Natsunaki. It's not a very common last name. No, Natsunaki is not a very common last name. But Natsu means summer. I don't know. Nagi is like something to do with the ocean. Waves? I think it's waves. Obviously, I don't know the kanji, but I would guess it would be that. Makes sense. It's a bit late, but it's nice to meet you. I introduced myself. Yeah, Ichimine as Iu Ichimine. I'm like, what the fuck kind of name is Ichimine?
連絡先
We actually
交換しちゃっ
exchange numbers. Is this what they call
あれ
picking someone up? I mean, yes and
てん
no.
やつ
Ah.
今のなし
Sorry to hear what I just said. See you later. I gotta go. Bye. Wataru suddenly turned and ran off. It's going to collapse again if she rusts like that. I'd hoped she'd be alright. As I watched her leave, Reiji and Hatsumi showed up. This is on cue.
あ見つけた
Hey, there you are.
何やってんだよ
What the heck were you thinking? Your story was just so boring.
俺のせいかよ
How is that my fault?
でも見つかってよかっ
I'm glad we finally found you, though. Started a pilgrimage already. Sure, but where are we supposed to go to do that?
まずは
The verse says we can get a full explanation by starting at the Abo Island main spiritual site. That's a long name. I'm betting that's a bunch of kanji in
た
Japanese.
2人は初めて来た
Well, since it's your first time to the island, we can start anywhere that interests you.
先にそこに行ってみてもいいよ私はね
With me, I visited the Yokai Museum. Oh yeah, I remember
行っ
that.
たことなかったし
I've never actually been before.
そうだな
Thanks to someone getting lost, it's already past noon. Should we get some lunch first?
どこかで腹ごしらえもしたいとこだな
Not gonna name any names, but there's only 3 characters and it ain't me.
それは
I second that notion. I feel embarrassed for making them wait for lunch. Now, where should we go? Select the site location on the map to investigate. On day 1, you're able to visit all locations. Marmot Road. Feel free to explore any way you like. There's the menu. Oh my god, that was an RPG Maker sound. Did you hear that? Yeah, I know, that's shit. Our census is pretty good though, and our luck's pretty good too. And we've got decent strength and decent HP. Oh, actually, our sanity is really good. Holy moly. We can see some shit and just be fine. Just what I'd imagine from a bare-faced, stone-faced little character that we are. Oh, look. Oh, hey, there's a white-haired dude with red
Person.
eyes. I assume it's a dude, so there's
I don't know.
2 dude friends and 2 girlfriends. Not to mention the face looks masculine. Yes, it does.
I can't tell.
Well, it is a feminine look for a masculine face,
Yeah.
but it still looks masculine.
Okay.
Yes. He is just my type.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, he has white hair, red eyes, and he has a choker, and he looks like he's just very calm and nice to be around, maybe a bit mysterious. Perfect. Just my type. Either that or an asshole.
Apparently have nothing in our inventory.
No,
This game is
something. Oh my god, we have a hunger meter!
not super interesting, I would say.
No.
It's not really
I
getting-
mean, much isn't really happening right now.
No. But the start of the game is also like kind of important.
Yeah, it's trying to like set up the characters a bit.
It just feels kind of generic.
Oh, it is right now, at least. Mikatsu, a popular traditional Japanese restaurant located a short way from Abo Harbor. Serves local specialties. You wanted to change the settings? Bam! Fuck off, voices! Alright, where do you wanna go? To the Mikatsu?
Well, we were going to get lunch.
Yeah. After checking out the path, we made our the harbor. The interior had a calming atmosphere, and we were guided to some counter seats. The sea living course looks good. It's got hand-stretched noodles and sashimi. Which one? I want to see. And look at all the noodles. Yeah. It looks like snail, but I'm not sure. And lots of sashimi. Some deep fried vegetables and shrimp. Soy sauce. Noodles. I assume soba noodles. I don't know. Salmon noodles, okay. The other thin ones. Hand-stretched salmon noodles, sashimi, tempura, pickled olives, and skudani and rice. It sure sounded like the perfect meal for enjoying the local Abu Island specialties. What exactly is a hand-stretched salmon though? Is that somehow different than hand cut? Oh, there's an explanation. The sound still does that.
Yeah.
Okay. That is so weird. Oh, there's an explanation here in the menu. Hand-cut salmon involves cutting dough into noodles. But hand stretch is made by continuously thinning a lump of dough, creating the long noodles. I see. Well, you learn something new every day. Going on the menu is making me hungry too. Still doesn't beat skimming though.
Don't know what that is.
It's basically a much more like tasteful ramen. You dip the noodles into the sauce. And the sauce is just a broth instead of a meat. Guess that settles it. Sea living course it is. After placing our order, we didn't wait long before our food was brought to the table. Just how it is, like how it is in Japan. It doesn't take long. Because they prepare either in the morning or in the afternoon, so most of the stuff is technically almost already ready. The hand-stretched noodles were great. The fresh fish was full of flavor and the tempura was so crispy. And the pickled olives provided a perfect accent. It was quite a delightful culinary experience. Alright, where do you want to go now? The Yokai Museum? The museum is dedicated to artwork and handicrafts relating to yokai. The occult-loving Hatsumi is particularly interested in this location. Various paintings, documents, and crafted items lined the walls. Wow! Look at all this stuff! Let's check it out! Hatsumi's excitement seemed to be rising quickly. It was time to have a look around. Like, why? Oh, investigate here. Move the cursor and select the place you want to investigate. Oh my god. What do you want to look at? The roof! So I was looking at the paintings of Japanese yokai, and a man approached and spoke to me. Oh, it's the director. Welcome to the Yokai Museum. We appreciate you stopping by to visit today. I'm the director of this museum. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you. I've been looking forward to coming. The director gave a warm smile in response to Hatsumi's cheerful words. He looks very serious though. I'm pleased to hear that. I'm sure the yokai here are also delighted to have such a young beauty pay them a visit. Oh no. No, we don't go there. Hatsumi seemed rather pleased to being referred to as a beauty. If I may, are you all interested in yokai? Yeah, I suppose. Not as much as her though. She's like fanatic. Raiju nodded toward Hatsumi. I was with Reishi. It wasn't that we had no interest at all, but Hatsumi was the real occult lover. I see. So do you happen to know what sort of beings yokai are? I mean... mysterious beings? What's that supposed to mean? That's not an answer at all. Well, it's hard to put into words. Actually, the young lady's answer is somewhat accurate. That's actually what they are, mysterious beings. What? The fuck, Apollo? Did you fall down?
It didn't sound like it.
No, it sounded like he jumped down and just landed.
Oh, I think he just tipped the
Bowl?
yeah. It's not really a bowl. It's a container.
It's a cylindrical container. Whatever. Yokai are mysterious beings that have been passed down through the ages through stories! Also known as myths and legends and fables and shit. Some take human forms, such as the Tengu, while others, like the Kappa, can be more grotesque. That is compared to that, what version of Kappa we're talking about here?
Yeah.
I trust you have heard of these? Yes. Of course, Tengu and Kappa are common in folktales and are stable in picture books. Which is funny because the Kappa literally like comes and fucking eats you. But whatever. Anyone who's lived in Japan for any significant length of time is sure to have heard of them. On the other hand, some also exist as folktales to explain mundane mysteries or natural phenomena. For example, have you heard of a yokai called the Makura Gaeshi? I have heard of that. It sort of sounds familiar. The stories vary slightly depending on region, but they are said to visit people's bedsides at night. Then they flip over the person's pillow or change the direction they're sleeping. Yeah. You know, the whole like Makura guy, the Makura of Makura Gaeshi is like pillow. So it's a funny thing. Isn't that just something people do in their sleep though? No, it is the work of yokai! He truly believes that. Direct answer with a straight face. I see. Okay. Already was lost for words. Hatsumi cut in. In other words, there are all sorts of yokai more difficult to understand than ones like Oni or Kappa. When obviously supernatural phenomena occur, that's clearly evidence of paranormal activity. If someone were to wake up in an unnatural position, they'd likely find that pretty unusual experience. Some people believed it was the work of yokai. If you ask me, the Makura Gaeshi sounds pretty legit. That sure was quite a tangent, but alright. So, yokai are the mysterious entities that cause all the hard-to-explain phenomena. Like I said, entities! That is the word here! A splendid explanation. Indeed, you seem quite knowledgeable about such things, young lady. Natsumi looked quite pleased at the museum director's praise. If yokai are responsible for unexplained phenomena, are they behind my losing streak in horse racing too? No, you just have terrible luck. Burn! I listened to Hatsumi and the director chat about yokai and continue to enjoy the exhibits. Appreciative with Hatsumi has increased. What else do you want to look at? The roof. There was nothing on the ceiling. No monsters hanging around either. At least, I hoped. The floor was spotless. Wonder how many janitors it took to keep such a large area so clean. Okay, be such a love. Let's move on to someone else. You just picked up one of like the pictures and that was it. But gameplay, I guess. So the Mermaid Road and the shrine. Shrine is located at the top of a long staircase. How very Japanese view. There's a memorial monument dedicated to submarine unit. Probably out. Hachiman Shrine, once through its impressive Tori gate, we met with a daunting staircase. Seriously, we have to climb all those steps? God, no. Just looking at them is making me dizzy. Really? It doesn't look that bad to me. Hatsumi made it look easy, as you already have. She's also the strong one! Reiji and I began to trudge up the stairs, one heavy footstep after the other. I was willing to bet this be impossible for that Hotaru girl I met earlier. Yeah, I bet too. Winded and tired, we finally made it to... Winded? Okay. Winded and tired, we finally made it to the top.
You know, as you
I know. I understood the meaning, I just wasn't sure how it was pronounced. I can't feel my legs. Hatsumi, on the other hand, didn't even look winded. Not even a trickle of sweat. Fuck does that work?
Also, if it was past tense of wind, it would be wound, not winded.
I know, but that That wasn't my point.
Oh.
My point was I understood the meaning of the word that you were out of breath. But I wasn't sure how it was pronounced. I didn't think it was because, winding something. That's not what I was thinking about.
Okay. That's what you made it sound like.
Yeah, but I was just like, I know the meaning, I just wasn't sure how it was pronounced.
Okay.
Just like read and read are spelled the same fucking way. Or lied and lied. 2 different words. Spelled differently, but pronounced the same. Yes. Not even trickle sweat. How the fuck did that work, lady? This is Japan. Everything's humid. People sweat all the time. In fact, she had a big grin on her face. Hey, you two! Look behind you! Huh? We both turned around. As I did, my breath caught in my throat. The white stone staircase stretched out below us, the entire air surrounded in lush greenery. Now that is a sight to behold. The Seto inland sea with the blue sky met the blue of the ocean. Its natural beauty was overwhelming. Even Daisy couldn't hold in a sigh of admiration. It's so beautiful, don't you think? I was hoping we could see Mermaid Road, but it's still a bit early. Mermaid Road? Don't you mean Mermaid Swamp? You will not get that joke. It's an old RPG maker game. Don't worry about it. It had a fantastical ring to it, but I had no idea what it meant. It's a sandbar that appears during low tide and connects to the small island over there. It said holding hands with someone special as you cross will grant you wishes. Isn't that romantic? Sounds like the epitome of the perfect tourist spot. If only if it could boost my luck. You need to have a special one first, Daisy. Oh my gosh, Angie, look at her. Why is it always about gambling with you? We need to read the moment. Holding hands with someone special, huh? Who would that be for me? One of these 4 people, I assume. I don't think they are being stereotypical here because you could choose your own gender.
Yeah.
With our visit to the shrine finished, it was time to head back down the steps. Although the view was so nice up here, maybe we should look around a bit longer. Investigate the area. Feeling proud that I made it all the way up here, I was also dreading the climb down.
That's the easy part.
Not always.
It's certainly easier than going up.
Not always. It's compared to what muscles you've already used. If you're very tired and the muscles you need to go down, it's very hard to go down.
Okay.
Because you need your thigh muscles and your butt muscles to hold you. So if you've used those too much, going up, for example, it's going to be very, very difficult. Staircase had at least 300 steps. The blue sky and clear water seemed to stretch on forever. It really was a breathtaking view. Stairs were lined with stone monuments and statues that I didn't notice on the way up because you were fucking busy catching your breath. Statues depicted 3 young boys. Judging by their attire, they looked like wartime soldiers.
Wah.
Now, whee! I think it's a memorial. There's something written on it. Let's see. The memorial says, during wartime, a submarine unit was stationed on Abo Island to carry out missions. These young heroes, aged between 15 and 20, gave their lives in service of our nation. The inscription was meant to honor those young soldiers. Hatsune gazed at the statue solemnly. A submarine unit, huh? How cool.
Sorry.
Bloody nose.
Started getting the feeling of having to sneeze, but it didn't stop.
Yeah. I was not aware Reggie was a military enthusiast, but he seemed rather interested in the submarine unit.
This is typical boy.
Yeah. The young soldiers depicted in the statues were gazing out toward the ocean. I had a sudden feeling. I didn't want this beautiful island or its ocean to be lost to war. Friendship level with Reggie has increased! Such lush vegetation. We've researched enough. Let's go somewhere else. Alright, to Mermaid Road! Popular tourist spot is a sandbar path that appears and disappears along with the tide. It's a small island. I wouldn't even call it an island, it's more like an islet. Sound of waves echoes on the quiet beach. Where is this Mermaid Road? I think I'll have to look around. And time to investigate! Because you're an idiot. It's an island. I would call it an islet, but sure. Sure you. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I'll have to ask Ouija later. The waves led gently against the white sandy beach. What a peaceful scene. Mermaid Road is a path that only appears during low tide. It's under the waves right now, but when the tide goes out, you can walk all the way to that island. It looks like low tide is still a long ways off. I feel like they're better use of their time than waiting around that long. Let's go somewhere else. Glance back where Mermaid Road was supposed to appear and saw the figure of a man in black clothes. In the distance, I don't see anyone, but okay. You're striding boldly across. You're striding boldly across the waves in the direction of the small island. Sure. Wait, on the waves? No, that couldn't be right. Low tide must be close, and it was just shallow, right? Right? Yo, what's the matter? I pointed in the direction I saw the figure walking, but he was nowhere in sight. Huh? The sky is clear and bright. Maybe a little too bright for my taste. Here comes the emo face. We've researched enough. Let's move somewhere else. The spiritual site. Yes. The beginners can learn the ins and outs of the island pilgrimage. All pilgrims should visit before starting their journey. The Abo Island main spiritual site. That was where we could learn about the pilgrimage. Hello there, monk. Pilgrimage refers to the journey to the 88 sacred sites associated with Great Master Kukai. Although Shikoku is famous for this, Abo Island holds a rich history of pilgrimages as well. Some islands' sacred sites are top mountains and in caves, something not typical in Shikoku. The sites also incorporate the natural landscape, making the journey quite challenging. Seriously? I just wasn't too thrilled with the mention of a challenging journey. I just want to relax, man. Get my luck up so I can gamble more. What is this challenge shit? But rest assured, for pilgrimages, there's a tenet known as Dokyo Nini. Or two walk together. Yeah, I kind of got that from the name, but in case you didn't know. It signifies the Great Master Kukai watches over each and every pilgrim along their journey. This pilgrimage is looking to be a reassuring one. What should I ask about? I assume you're gonna ask all of them. While you may wear any attire you wish, pilgrims traditionally wore a white robe. In the past, pilgrims were typically those suffering deadly illnesses or who had lost home and family. Many felt disillusioned with life, having nothing left to lose, and so they embarked on their journey. They did so with the hope of receiving Buddhist blessings in their final moments. In essence, they wore white, symbolized their readiness to accept death at any moment. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. So it was like, they're wearing white? What are they, ghosts? And people of the past... Ghost phasers! No! We do not talk about the ghost phasers. The people of the past sure have a lot of resolve to set out on such a journey, huh? I say nothing. And here we would just take in the sights. They thought of a journey to a death sure felt heavy. The pilgrim staff? The staffs are inscribed with Dokyo Nini, signifying that Master Kukai is with each pilgrim. If you plan to travel by car, it is not necessary as they can be somewhat cumbersome. However, if you do choose to carry one, please treat it with care along your journey. What should I ask about? You wish to know more about the history? We do not honestly have a clear understanding of the specific events that took place back then, but... One theory suggests that the origin of the pilgrimage comes from when monks began retracing Master Kukai's footsteps from when he was training in Shikoku. Walking the same path as Master Kukai? I can't wait! What should I ask about? The Great Master Kukai. In the early Heian period, Kobo Daishi founded the Shingon sect. Its teachings focus on the goal of achieving enlightenment during this lifetime. By aligning one's actions, words, and thoughts, people can realize a way of life worthy of a Buddha. Kobo Daishi is said to have practiced and offered prayers here on Abu Island. His stay here is connected to this island's pilgrimage tradition. Huh. He must have been a pretty influential person. Ain't don't make like of his actions! It's just gonna hang you! Alright. A pilgrimage is the act of visiting many different holy sites, each with its own designated number. If you follow the predetermined route, you will visit each site in their numerical order. However, the reverse route is when you start at the end and work backwards. That makes sense. In the fucking name, Reiji. There's a story relating to the reverse route. During the Heian period, it's said a merchant made multiple pilgrimages to the hope of meeting Kukai. But after 20 such journeys, he was unsuccessful. However, his 21st journey landed on a leap year, and so he chose to travel in the reverse order, and in doing so, finally managed to meet Kukai. 21 times? That's dedication! The story led to the belief that by going in reverse on a leap year, one can meet Kukai. And since this is a leap year, many have been following the reverse route. Is it true that Master Kukai grants wishes? I have heard of rumors of such things circulating on the internet recently. You're not the first to ask that question. Master Kukai was known for his compassion and his desire to help those in need. If you see you wish for something while undertaking the pilgrimage, then who knows? Perhaps it may just come true. I encourage you to find out for yourself. I think we should do like the monk mentioned and go in reverse order so we can meet Kukai. Looking at the map of sacred rites, it looked like the last number was assigned to Onigataki Temple. Oh, it's here in the pamphlet too. Start your pilgrimage at Onigataki Temple and boost your luck. I say we give it a try. Looks like that settles it. First stop, Onigataki Temple. However, as we made to leave.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck? We noticed an elderly man wandering aimlessly about the grounds. The vacant look in his eyes and his oddly thin body made for a rather eerie sight.
Says you with your thin ass fucking fingers.
This guy's fingers are even thinner because his hands so wide.
Yeah. Looks like he's supposed to have more fingers.
It's because his fingers are supposed to look bony, so you can see they protrude where bones are.
Yeah.
Hey, is that old man alright? Is that one of the wandering elderly we heard about? Should we go talk to him? A moment later, a young man, likely a family member, came jogging up to the old man. We could hear him as he said, "Wandering off again? We've been worried. Come on, let's go home." He took the old man's hand and led him away from the temple grounds. I'm glad that didn't turn into anything serious. That was a loud sound. Yeah. After watching the two leave, we set off for Onigataki Temple. There! The temple requires visitors to climb a steep staircase, just like any other fucking temple. Except for the temple. But that's another point. That's a bridge. Here's the main hall. It is famous as being the most challenging mountain temple on the island. And we start with that one. Yes. There are many such sites scattered throughout the mountains on the island. The Onigataki Temple was also located high up on a hill with the only way up being a steep staircase. The sign read visiting hours 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Looks like we didn't have time to waste. Seriously? Reggie was already showing signs of irritation. Huh? The client, I noticed there were some stones with writing on them lining the side of the staircase. Iroha Nihoe Do. Each stone was inscribed with a separate Japanese character. Apparently, that's a song. Aloha nioe to chirinuru wo. Whatever the fuck that sounds like. As Hatsumi continued nimbly up the stairs, she glanced at the stones and began singing the words. I never realized that was a melody that went with the Iroha poem.
That's a poem.
Yeah. While Hatsuhi sang, Ranger and I...
Hatsumi.
Is that not what I said?
You said Hatsuhi.
Oh, sorry. Hatsumi sang. Ranger and I could barely catch our breaths as we tried to keep up. I could climb these stairs so fast. Came to a flat spot where we greeted by a statue of Fudon Yo!
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 Oh, Dachi!
You'll get that joke if you watch our pre-recorded videos.
Yeah.
If you're already this tired, how do you expect to make it all the way to the top? That grim expression, that's what it looked like he was saying to us. Yeah. The stairs continued up the side of the mountain. No way. How tall is this thing? She looked exhausted, while Hatsumi didn't seem the least bit winded, climbed up the stairs in a heap. Bye. This is like fucking Tifa, and then Cloud, and then Baron.
Yeah.
Again. Ui no Ukuyama kifu koete. Come on, Slowpokes. I don't know what the melody for that poem is, so I can't sing it. Sorry.
No.
Hatsumi waved her hands at us as she continued to sing her tune. Give us a minute. What's wrong with her? She's some sort of Tengu reincarnation or something. For people who don't know, Tengu are feathered beings. So they have the air attribute and they're never really winded. So it's just for people who don't know what a Tengu is. Alright, at last we made it to the top of the stairs and took in the sight of the temple. What took you so long? You're so slow. You're just so fast, man. Ace and I were completely winded. We needed a minute to catch our breath, and I need something to drink.
I'm getting tired.
Same. As we did, my curiosity about the Iroha song got the better of me. I asked Hatsumi about it. My friend taught it to me a long time ago. It's like a charm to distract your mind when you're scared. Isn't it an old poem to help learn hiragana? Your friend sure has some old taste. You think so? Maybe it's because she was raised at a temple. Oh, but the Iroha poem isn't just reciting sounds to remember them. It has a meaning too. Iroha nioe to chirururu wo means the colors the fragment flowers fade away. Huh. Wakayo tareso tsunenaramu means no one can remain in this world forever. I see. Uino Kuyama Kifukoete is something like overcoming the transience of life. Cool. And I think Asake Yume Mishi Weihi Mosetsu was I won't be distracted by ephemeral dreams. What?
Nothing.
You just read the
Everything's fine.
Japanese?
No. I was just looking at the thing.
No. As interesting as this is, I need to sit down. Asumi continued talking, but my head was still fuzzy from exhaustion and climbing all those stairs. But that's not all. If you take every 7th syllable of the poem, you get a new line. God fucking damn it. Through my exhausted hands, I tried reciting the poem again in my head. Took a minute, but I managed to do it. Tokanakute shisu. I couldn't figure out what it meant though. Tokanakute shisu. In other words, dying for a crime you didn't commit. Well, that suddenly got very dark. There's an urban legend that goes with it. Stop right there. Didn't the sign say this place closes super early? That's right. We can hear the rest of the urban legend later, please. I say, let's hear it now before it hits us. You think it's because this is a holy site?
Sorry.
Yes. They approached the temple. I saw a sign that said "No photography." That's very common in Japan. There's nobody around though. I bet people get away with it all the time. Oh, I didn't know you were the type who did that sort of thing. I wasn't talking about me. They continued a little spat as the three of us went and paid our respects. Like how we did it exactly the same time. You knew I was gonna do it.
Yeah. I know how it goes.
Yeah. As I made to leave, I noticed Reggie was scrunching up his face or something. Is it just me, or is the incense here really strong? I hadn't noticed it until he mentioned it, but the air was indeed filled with the scent of incense. I guess Reggie was sensitive to smells. And burning incense in a space as small as the... You are outside!
No, they're probably inside the building.
Okay. A bit too much for him to handle. What do you think that is? Asmi was pointing at the weathered wooden frame standing next to the temple. According to the inscription, walking through it would cleanse you, allowing you to be reborn. If I were to be reborn, I'd want to be a puppy. Then I could talk to Miso. I assume Miso is another puppy. I don't think that's quite what it meant, but alright. Miso was the name of Hasumi's pet. Oh, it's a pug. Okay. Specifically a pug. I couldn't remember why she'd named it that, though. Because miso soup, you dipwop. Because his face is all wrinkly, like a brain. You know, no miso in Japanese. Okay, not miso soup, but no miso in Japanese. Alright, no miso just means brain. That's right. What about you, Yo? Is there anything you'd want to be reborn as? I always thought it'd be interesting to be something other than human. Right? Let's see. If you were an animal, you'd probably be a hedgehog. Or maybe a prairie dog. Sounds like she's making fun of you, Yo. Those are both super weak animals. I'm kind of afraid to be anything but me. So, you know. I can't imagine it. As we continue our chat, I noticed visiting hours were almost over. We need to get going soon. Serve! To the left, I noticed a poster for Abo Island tourism hanging beside the small temple office. It mentioned that Abo Island tourism customers were eligible for special benefits. How very Japanese of you. Hello there, monk. Just then someone came out from the temple office. Whoa, you scared the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting a mask. Let's work at the temple. A cloud of incense blasted from the open door. The newcomer offered a tray with 2 sake cups on it. They're very small, by the way. They're like espresso size, if not smaller. Is this a special benefit the poster mentioned?
Like a shot glass?
Yeah, maybe a bit. No, I don't know. Probably around that. Yeah. Was this a special? Yeah, I already said this. The cups were filled with a cloudy gray liquid. I wonder if it was special omiki sake. I thought omiki was a Shinto thing. Do they have it at Buddhist temples too? I'll pass, thanks. All the incense is making my stomach feel a little upset. Okay, I think we're gonna move it. I'm still underage, so I can't drink. Yeah, she's only 18. She can't drink. She's minor. Because you have to be 20. To me, Reiji had declined, so I figured it would be rude to turn down the offer. And therefore, I got to drink it. I took one of the cups and downed the cloudy liquid in a single gulp. What an odd taste. The next instant, a strange feeling expanded outward from my stomach. Felt as though the liquid I just drank had turned into an amorphous amoeba within me. Endlessly dividing, multiplying, and spreading. What's happening? I had a sensation of falling into my own body. It was like I'd become a Mobius strip, endlessly repeating down and down into infinity. My body began to shake. I was struck with a sudden, overwhelming hunger. It was too much to bear, and I fell to my knees. Ew, are you okay? What's wrong? You're pale as a ghost. I clutched myself desperately, trying to endure the excruciating hunger. My nails digging into my arms. Hey, what's going on? It looks like you're shrinking to nothing more than skin and bones. Oh god, we're turning into that old guy. What the hell did you give him? Hatsu was yelling at the masked man, but when she turned to face him, he'd already disappeared. What? Where? He was just here. Intense nausea overwhelmed me. It felt like something was squirming around inside my stomach. Almost like it had a will of its own. It crawled up my throat and I couldn't hold it back. I vomited. Blood. What the hell? Whatever it was, thrown up didn't look anything like normal vomit. It was some kind of vicious slime black liquid.
Viscous.
I think that's an accent thing, but sure. Viscous slime black liquid that I'd never seen before.
It's not vicious. It's viscous.
Potato.
No.
Lied.
No. Those are two different words that are spelled differently.
Read red.
You know what vicious means?
Yeah, I know what vicious means.
Do you know how it's spelled?
Yes.
Not spelled like that.
Read red?
It's viscous. Sorry.
Whatever. Onwards. I was struck with an abnormal feeling of hunger. Oh no, hunger means it's gonna go down. Maybe because my stomach was empty now from vomiting. Along with a sharp pain came a sensation of something inside my stomach trying to devour my entire being. The hunger was so overwhelming that the world started to spin, making it impossible to stand. I reached out my hand to brace myself against the wall, but it met only air and I fell to the ground. My vision suddenly whoa! Everything went fucking negative. My vision suddenly dimmed and it felt like my consciousness was sinking into darkness. I briefly wondered if this was how I would die. My condition had worsened so fast that it had triggered a fear intense enough that I was afraid for my life. Oh, that's not good.
Bad. Oh no!
Yeah.
And that was even our highest stat.
Yeah. I had to do something.
That sucks.
This is what happens. As time passes, your HP will increase. I assume it's HP. Resolves the issue before it reaches 0. Shock the system with a strong stimulus, shout loudly for help, or eat something. You also have a timer on, so you gotta choose. Shit.
No, 27.
Oh, it's the third. Okay. I thought I remembered seeing a snack bar in the back. Here. Do you think you can eat? Rachel opened it and held it out to my mouth. It seemed to help a bit, but the abnormal hunger still remained. Ow, time over. Bonus Rachel's hunger began eating away my mind. Ew! Hey, ew! I was so hungry that I could eat anything. I'm a zombie now. That's right, I could just eat my 2 friends. They were trying to help me, right? There's a thought flashed through my mind as I was about to let my thoughts win. The suffering of mankind will never end. However, I can offer a hand to save you from it. Hey, look! It's my boy! I looked in the direction of the voice and saw an unfamiliar man crouched down, extending his hand. Smiling, he placed his hand on my cheek. Such terrible lengths. Whispering, he reached out both arms and pulled me into an embrace. Oh my god, we're hugging. But I was only vaguely aware of what was happening. The hunger was so unbearable that I couldn't think straight.
Aiko.
What the fuck, Aiko? She's stuck, that's why. She's like, get off!
You're close.
Yeah, I know. Stop that, Aiko.
You're supposed to lift up.
He's just trying to doesn't understand. Let me help you, Aiko. Let me help you. Because she's fucking pulling it away.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. What happened? Alright.
Probably done soon, I assume.
Yeah, I hope, because I need to go to bed. His neck was inches from my mouth.
Fresh meat! Fresh meat. What is this, butcher?
I sank my teeth into his flesh. Oh. A and the taste of blood flooded into my mouth. However, the man remained unfazed. On the contrary, he wore a tender expression as he kept stroking my head. Ah, yes.
No.
He reminds me of a character from an Ultimate game that also has white hair, by the way. And it's
You
also
always
like
love
that.
white silver hair.
Yeah, I know, but they're not the only characters I like. I like Chuya, and he has orange hair, and he's a dick. I'm just saying.
There are two types of characters you like.
Yeah. White-haired nice guys or dicks.
Yeah.
Absolute dicks. It's alright. I'm sure you're suffering much more than I am. Excruciating pain of intense hunger, guilt, helplessness. A mixture of emotions swelled within me as tears began streaming down my face, my teeth still deep in his neck. What the? Are you okay? Who are you? No time for that. We need to call an ambulance. No, wait. We need to, right? Rachel and Hasumi were panicking, but the man remained calm and composed. Not a hint of distress. It's just another fucking Tuesday. Oh, well, a stream of blood ran down his neck. Feel free to call, but it will do no good. Look, he has small hands too. Everyone has small hands. I felt heat.
Somewhat normal.
No, her hands are still fucking small.
Oh yeah, but the proportions of the hand is
yeah.
fairly normal. His is yaoi fingers.
He's just long, tender fingers. It's not yaoi.
Yaoi fingers.
No, yaoi fingers is when the hands are big and long. I felt heat gathering in the hand that was caressing my head. Okay. After all, this is not an illness. It's a curse. The next instant, a wave passed over me. It felt as if something tore through the very... See, that was the curse we were talking about earlier. You should have told us about this, god damn it. I had the strange sensation of my body floating, and a tingling sensation passed over my skin like electricity. Then a strong blast of air shot out, kicking up dust and shaking the leaves of the surrounding trees. My hair and clothes whipped wildly, but miraculously the unbearable hunger from a moment ago has subsided. Feeling better? Now that I calmed down, I noticed the man's voice had a pleasant ring to it, I could imagine.
Feeling better?
No, not that kind. The nice Yukikachi kind of voice is kind of what I'm imagining, but that's because the guy from the other Ultima game had Yukikachi's voice, and he was just...
Well, we don't actually know what his voice sounds like.
No, it could also be another one, but that's just, he reminds me a lot of that guy, except that he's probably not entirely willing to die just to protect us yet. Because...
We would have heard it if we kept up on the voices.
Yeah. Now that I calmed down, I noticed the man's voice... Oh yeah, gave me a sense of security. There we go. Are they shooting a movie or something? What the fuck? Probably some sort of prank show, right? I hadn't noticed many visitors at this sacred site, but some pilgrims were watching us from a distance. Oh. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but leave it to Psyche to be helping folks. Who the fuck is Psyche? Was that this guy's name? Did they know each other somehow? Thank you. There's no need to thank me. I was simply doing that which should be done. The loss of innocent life should not be permitted. Huh. Out loud, it sounded like an exaggeration, but the fact was I'd actually thought I was going to die, so, Your neck, it's bleeding! Blood was dripping down the man's neck from where I had bitten him. And it's not stopping because there's a lot of fucking veins and arteries there. Would one of you be so kind as to gather some ponies for me? I think that's how it's pronounced.
Penis.
Penis? Is that how it's pronounced?
I think. I'm not sure.
It's ponies.
Okay.
But I don't know, it's a flower. I'm always confused about this word.
Yeah.
It's a fucking flower. What? Now I just need to know, man. Now that we're gonna see more of that. So yeah, it is the peonies. You were right.
Peonies.
I've only ever read this word, so.
Yeah, that's how it is a lot of the time.
Peonies? To think there were such conveniences these days. The man seemed very interested in a large adhesive bandage we used on his. This guy's like, peonies, they're good for coagulation. And we just plopped a band-aid on him. He's like, whoa, technology, dude. I've seen them before, but this is my first time using one. It doesn't fall off and even conforms to my skin. This will protect my wound, yes? How wonderful. He's definitely the calm type. He goes for the fucking wind. I haven't seen someone so happy about an adhesive bandage since I helped my grandma use one. Hey, are you sure you're okay?
Probably 1,000-year-old.
Yeah. Maybe this guy is the legendary monk. I'm calling it.
What was his name again?
Kukai.
Yeah, Kukai.
I'm calling it.
Kukai or Kokai?
Kukai.
Kukai. So extended U.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's the.
Kukai?
No, it was Kobo Daishi. That was his other name. Yeah. I'm calling it now. That's him. He's still alive. No, there's no need to consult a physician. That building gives me a feeling of unease. I typically treat myself with herbal medicines. A wound such as this is nothing to worry about. You're running out of power?
Yeah.
That seems so archaic. Kinda makes you sound like some kind of hermit.
Herbert Crab.
Oh, we haven't got your name yet, have we? My apologies. My name is Yukitsune Saeki.
Kitsune.
No, Yukitsune. Yuki is one kanji.
Okay.
And tsune. Yukitsune Saeki.
There's no music.
This is ambience.
I don't hear anything.
Oh. I do. Just a little bit.
There's nothing here.
No, but I hear something. Like small
there's
bird
nothing.
chirps.
No, that's probably from outside.
It's from outside? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Please call me Yukitsune. The three of us introduce ourselves in return. Back to the issue at hand. Eel. Yukitsune's demeanor suddenly turns solemn as he turned to face me. I'm afraid you have been cursed. Huh? I like how we say nothing. There you go. Let's conclude the demo. There we go. Fucking
Kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
Not the most interesting demo, honestly.
It's a slow burn, I think.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad game. Like,
No.
Steins Gate is kind of similar. I mean, I know there's a lot of funny shenanigans going on in Steins Gate, but the build up to that is also really a slow burn.
I'll give you this while we wrap up.
I need to go to bed.
Yeah, Jesus, you. Oh my god.
6 hours of sleep!
Oh.
That's what I'll get.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh god. Tired. Also, yeah, I didn't get to sleep as much as I usually do,
No.
so I'm quite tired. Oh well,
At least you don't have to get up at 5 in the morning.
no, thank fuck for that. I cannot do that right now.
I'm amazed I've been able to do it, but it's probably because I have an obligation to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some more things behind it.
Yeah. At least it means I can just sit at the hospital and just enjoy a cup of coffee.
Hoppa hoy.
Yeah. Because I'm there like almost an hour before I have to meet.
Yeah.
Just sit and be like, okay, where do I have to go? Because I have to be different places every day.
Yeah. Oh Let's wrap this up.
That was this time's Next Fest.
Yeah. That was Next Fest of June 2024.
Yeah.
So we should probably I should probably look up when the next one is. It is most likely gonna be either August or October.
Yeah. Isn't it like usually once per like season? Give it a take.
Once every quarter.
Yeah. That's also what I mean by season.
Yeah.
Give it a take.
So we'll see. I assume August
Yeah.
is gonna be the next one. Either that.
And luckily, I don't really have much
It could be
there.
even be September actually.
Yeah. At least I don't have fucking clinic
Yeah.
far away.
So always excited to play some new games.
Yeah.
See
Try
what
out some new stuff. Might as well
Yeah.
do that in between playing our very, very long games.
Yeah. And also just highlight some stuff
Yeah.
for you guys. Even though nobody's watching.
That doesn't mean people will be watching the VOD.
No. Yeah, that's true. We sadly don't get through many games. We only get through like 4 games.
Yeah, but
5 tops.
it's, we choose from what we really want to do, and
Yeah.
this is, try some stuff out.
I get baited by the Cthulhu stuff.
I mean,
By the
I'm sure
Lovecraft
there
thing.
is some Cthulhu stuff in
Yeah.
there. It's just not in a demo.
No, but it's just
It was kind of just setting everything up in a demo.
it took a very long time before anything started happening.
Yes, because it was setting everything up. It was world building and it was character building before
Yeah.
shit happened.
I really liked the operator. Operator was fun.
Yeah.
Like the kind of thing where you could just sit down and just start figuring out mysteries.
Yeah. You just sit in front of a computer and just tell agents this info
Yeah.
they need.
So,
And then they hanker hell.
yeah. If you want to watch us again another time, then every Tuesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Central European Summertime.
C+2!
Yeah. Especially now that it's summertime.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can also find all of our VODs on our YouTube channel, Personal A-Space.
Yeah.
Same name as our Twitch channel.
Yeah.
And there you will also be able to find some pre-recorded series that you can watch. We're right now playing through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yeah.
We're being very slow about it, but we're trying to see as much as possible.
Yes. We did every single thing in the grasslands before we went on to Junon.
Yeah.
And now we're Junon.
Yeah. We're not necessarily trying to 100% the game, but
No,
we're
just-
trying to see as much as we can.
Yeah. In one playthrough.
Yeah.
So
far, it's quite fun.
yeah, it's just
And
running
I
around
love
doing whatever the
chocobos.
fuck.
Oh my god, the chocobos are the best.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Yeah.
As a bird person, it's just like, it's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah. We will see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.